9:41. 1,110,000. Just turn my cell phone on to do my meditation. Isn't that a blessing? What a blessing! It's okay. I'm leaving here very soon. All these gang-stalking domestic terrorists will be out of a job. Or they'll be on to their next victim. But I'm not their fucking victim. I'm a fucking weapon. And I'm going to find out how to take them all down in the court of equity. I'm going to fucking destroy the whole county. It'll be have to file for bankruptcy after I'm done. Watch out, Sheriff. You won't have a home or a family or anything. They're all gonna leave you after I'm done. You won't have a damn dollar to your name. Nope. I'm gonna find out how to financially ruin every single individual involved in this whole operation. Unless they take me out. That will be more powerful, actually. I want them to feel the same pain that they've caused me from the other side. I'll make it double. Give them a little taste of their own poison. Oh, there's such nefarious things in my trash. I'm pretty sure it was Gator who got it. You know, later, Gator, that one. Remember from the ceiling. So was the 1,110,000 one also coming from the ceiling? That's the main operations center. What a blessing! Oh, let's turn this back on because let's get a true reading here. There we go. There's a true reading. Oh yes, feeling it instantly right in the head. Oh wow. So many points of RF radiation here, so much harm. 400 ultra watts per meter square of radiation. That's so good for my hoo-ha and my rectum. What a blessing. Let's see what I get for my back. Oh, let's see what my tutas, what they're receiving in my spine and my brain. You know those domestic terrorists? They love to take out your brain and all your organs, especially the female ones. 23,300. What a blessing! What a blessing! Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be so glorious. 16,100. Look at that. It's gonna be... Oh, what a joy. It's coming from my right. Imagine that. You gonna focus? Get to it, Skippy. Oh, there we go. 7,700. What a blessing. Oh, look. As luck would have it, as soon as I bring it back here, it goes up again. So I didn't even have to reset it. 10,300. That's coming from the ceiling. What a blessing. Oh, it went up again. 12,200. No, that's 13,200. Why does that look like a 2 in the camera? There we go. Above us is God and universal law. Look at that blessing coming from the ceiling. What a blessing! Oh, joy. feel like your eardrums are gonna completely bust from all the RF radiation. Oh, here's another blessing from the ceiling. 11,000. Imagine that. Imagine that. What a blessing. What else do we got? See, every millimeter has a reading in the thousands. Every single millimeter has a reading in the thousands. I'm up to 9,730 right now. Let's just keep going in a zigzag pattern. Oh, there's 11,200. These are all real meter readings. None of this is fabricated. Oh, there was another one, 14,200. Let's see if we can hit it again. Let's hit it again. There we go. Right there. Up there by the ceiling, by the fan. Look at that. What a blessing. Oh, look, as luck would have it, 17,600 before I even reset it. What a blessing. More ceiling action. Oh. If this doesn't put the nail in the coffin for receiving a claim of equity, I don't know what would. If this doesn't show direct harm by RF radiation, what would? Look at that! What a blessing! Oh. Make sure your glass is half full. I don't care if it's whiskey or vodka. Just make sure it's half full of something. There's another 13,900. What a blessing! What a blessing. I might have to take up drinking vodka once I'm on the streets. Oh yes, I might take up drinking vodka. 12,700. I'll just drink some vodka and go sit beside the water. I'm sure that will keep me nice and warm. And then I can urinate all over myself and I'll smell like a urinal. It won't be any different than what the hallways around here smell like. It smells like a sewage dump. This place is such a dump. What a blessing. All right, let's get back. Device ceiling. Wow. More incapacitator weapon. That just keeps picking up. Oh. That keeps picking up what's coming at the camera there, that last two. There's another one. See if we can catch it. It's 5:09. diaphragm and stomach, shallow breathing. 333,000 is the reading for where the meter's setting. Let me see if it's coming. 33,600. $531, 146,000. 43,000. And look who we have here. Sheriff. CLP 92. I think that's the same one from the other day. 602. This is just after the last reading, and the incapacitator device was just turned up. So I would allege it's very obvious these officers control that incapacitator device in the car, and they're able to control all the other devices, obviously. 603. This is coming from above. 280,000. Hitting me right in the head. Just past the fire station. I'm going to DeSoto State Park. I just wanted you to see here, so you can see where I was at. Welcome to the 12 here in St. Pete. Stopped at McDonald's. 131,000. Just passing that mall area again. It's 731, and look at the number, 346,000. Here again around the same spot for the exit of Armenia and Howard Avenue is like a mile, I think, half a mile. 674,000. 733. 737 on the highway here, on the Hillsborough Avenue exit. 37,700. 41,100. 742. 745, getting off of the Bears accident. The pressure in my stomach right now is incredibly painful, as well as the forehead and the sinus area, the face. It's the incapacitator weapon. Or weapon causes. $758. That is coming at my left ear. My left ear was hurting. I thought I was filming and I wasn't. I don't know how much I got. Let's see if there's anything else while we're at it here. That's what it says the seat is, but to have that much pain in your hips and your lower back. That's picking up from above. That was a different reading. That's coming from above at the camera in this direction. Here, see if it see if it won't pick up from above. I think it already did. Yep. There's so much coming in from the ceiling. I think that's so funny. Another one from the wall behind the TV. Another one. Wow, they're really lighting me up tonight. I'm on my laptop, but my Wi-Fi isn't on the laptop. Yeah, they are lighting me up tonight. Look at that. If I could get this to focus like my cell phone camera does, I could literally just take you all the way across the wall. Yeah. Although having a severe migraine. Wow, there is so much coming in at my head. I would say tonight they're trying to assassinate me from all these readings. Coming from pretty much every direction. I would say this is an attempted assassination. They know their meal ticket's leaving soon. they're going to be out of a job. Like I said last night, after you've had this job on your detail. Wow, this is crazy. This whole ceiling was just lighting up. The whole ceiling. I should have started counting how many readings I've done. That's insanity. All right, my file's done, so I'm gonna go back to that. There's a new pattern of what angle the RF radiation is coming at. I see now, and it's probably the exact same in my vehicle, so I will check that out. But if I do this at this angle, readings, so this is the one. I'm having extreme pain in my lower back and in my hips and pelvis. And it's because if I put it straight on, I'm not getting much, but if I put it at a specific angle, it's picking up that much. And I can guess, I know exactly where it's coming from. I know exactly where it's coming from. So I see what's going on now. There's always new patterns coming. You gotta break the pattern. Yep. Here's a second one. I see what's going on now. Okay. And I bet it's the same thing. It's the same thing when I go to bed. It's the same exact thing. And that's why the one morning I'd just gone to sleep, and I think I woke up it was 12 something because the bed was being so electrified. And when I came out to this room, I could hear a DT here with the device. Like somebody was totally, and so now I know. I mean, I kind of was picking it up, but now I know there's a specific angle it's coming at. Now I know. Okay. I see what game is being played here. I see. So I bet if I do the same, let's see here. I feel like it's coming from that area right there, but on the other side. Let me see if I can hit it here, because it almost needs to be at this angle. You know, it's so funny. I used to have such bad, like really bad, like it was debilitating pelvic pain until I found block therapy. And after all this stuff I've been going through and like learning all this and experiencing it all, I believe all this started a long time ago. Actually, I believe there were other people who were using these type of devices on me from outside of my house. But I also think too, I think there might have been devices planted within my house, because I used to have, there used to be a person that would come and walk my dog, so that person could have easily allowed somebody to come in and plant devices, because I used to, it was, I was having the same type of symptoms on my couch there, and I left all my furniture and got all, well, I got all new furniture. Most of my furniture was new, but anyway. Now I'm seeing this whole pattern. This is yeah, I see what's going on here. That's why I'm having back pain or shoulder pain or whatever. I see it's what angle it's coming in, a different angle, and I know why, because it's coming from there, but this room over here. You know what I mean? Gotta be careful what I say, you know. You get the gist. Yep. Look at this one. That's hitting me in the upper back. Well, if I can get it to focus there. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Look at that one. Oh my God. Look at that one. That's definitely from the ceiling. That wasn't what I just took from the back of the couch there. Wow. That would be the incapacitator. If you're getting hit with numbers like that, that's an incapacitator. That's an incapacitator. That is attempting to assassinate you if you're sitting in that. Let me see if I can get that again. I mean, right here where my hand is, my right hand, it's in pain right now. It feels like it's broken from the amount of radiation coming in through my bones. Right there at that angle. So that would be right up there. Yep. Let's see if I can get, nope, see, as soon as I turned it sideways here, look what it picked up. So the router is also being weaponized right now in this moment. Look at that. That is insane. I'm gonna move this laptop because, oh wow. Look at this. Now that's coming from the ceiling over on this side over here. I would say there's an IMSI catcher because these numbers are way higher than any cell phone tower I've been past. I've been checking them everywhere I go. There's a really, really big one down St. Pete. It doesn't even have numbers like that. I want to show you where that's coming from. There. And the internet is not on. This is transferring my files. There you go. Wi-Fi's not on. Hasn't been on since I was on the couch.